You got stuck with the clerk. Oh. When we put it, we put our address. Oh, but then where we mail it to, I see it.
Hello. You have the new parking permit. over 16, Canterbury Court.
The live stream is up and running, so just be aware of whatever you say. It's gonna be broadcast.
Hi, how are you? I'm good. Good to see you. You too. You came back, huh? All tanned and everything. Hey, I was just gonna do this thing. How's John and you? Oh, this thing is on. We were supposed to be talking out here. They have it on the website.
Thank you very much. Nice day.
nice.
No.
It'll be a cheap way to do it. You have a lot of work.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll give you that much. Yeah. Well. Okay. Steve will be here.
I have as soon as this meeting's over, I got a meeting at 11:30.
Oh, hope you know better.
Actually, I admitted for 11, and then I'm like, oh, because I thought our meeting was at 10, and I looked at my schedule, and I'm like, oh, it's 10:30.
Yeah.
So I changed.
Did you go to the WBA meeting?
Yeah.
This morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't, I have this and then I have the enhancement with the decorate freeze or.
Enhancement committee too, or something?
Yeah.
Now? Today?
1 o'clock
Oh,
yesterday.
1 o'clock.
I said I couldn't. So I figured 3 meetings in one.
Yeah.
I may have to, I don't know, I may have to do a little burn at Kishwaukee when I get out of here.
You
because-
have been burning a lot already. I see.
Yeah, there's still more to burn.
Yeah.
There's, the timing is really critical, and it looks like it's gonna snow this weekend. And there's a section that if we can get it burned
Before the snow?
before the snow, then we can get seed down.
Oh, yeah,
And then the snow is good for the seed.
yeah.
So it's all, I feel like a farmer.
Yeah.
And then I'm leaving to go skiing in Colorado on Sunday morning. I hope I get out of Mitchell. It looks like, I don't know, it's looking iffy weather.
Oh, on Sunday, that might be a little tricky.
I mean, my plane leaves at 8:15. That storm's a little bit slow. I might be
Yeah,
able to,
I think it's more like later on Sunday.
yeah,
So maybe you
Maybe
get
it'll miss us, maybe.
knock on wood.
That's live. Oh, okay, good.
Oh.
That's all right. I didn't tell you. Is this live?
That's live. The owl is on. You're being
Oh, how do you
broadcast.
know that that's on?
Tina told me and Cindy told me.
Oh,
It's alive.
Tina,
actually, I think, I got some calls and emails from people from the village board. Like, I didn't go to the meeting, but I'm watching it or I'm listening to it.
Oh,
I think it's
okay.
actually a very
That's a good-
very
Oh,
good
sure.
thing, Yeah.
I mean, I think it's important
Oh, yeah.
to make meetings open to the public.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what-
always open to the public.
Well, you know what I mean? I mean, to make it
This way you
easier.
don't have to be physically.
I want you to squeeze
You
a
know,
little
big
water.
motor.
How are you?
Good. You're welcome. I
Uh,
can sit anywhere.
We'll wait for Tina.
So we're all doing good?
Yeah, yeah.
And you are on the air. Just so you
You
know.
good?
I'm on what? You're being broadcast
No
out
way.
on the website.
Yeah, they can't see me. Yeah, the lake was frozen on Monday and next day.
Yeah, look at it.
Just boom. I mean, it was frozen across and then it thawed so fast.
Now, you do ice sailing, right?
No, my friends do.
Oh, okay. Did you get a
But-
chance to get out there?
No, but I actually did a walk a few weeks ago. It's on the point. And the ice was perfect. There's about 10 of them lined up to do a race.
Oh,
And they come
wow.
all the way across. Yeah, I got a nice video of it.
You
You
know,
know, it's such a thin season.
I know.
Like in December, you never really get ice on Geneva, but you might get on Como.
One of the
and it snows.
stations in Milwaukee featured somebody on Lake Geneva,
Oh, really?
ice sailing, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a week ago or so.
A friend of mine wanted to give me an ice boat. I go, no, because you gotta store it, you gotta trade, I'd rather use theirs.
Yeah, yeah. I got a friend that's had one for years and finally got rid of it like a year and a half ago.
And
But-
he missed a good year though. This
I
was-
know.
Yeah. There were a
He
few
said-
seams, but other than that, it was, there was some good ice. Especially after it was kind of getting soft and thawed.
Then
then,
refreeze.
And that's how the spring is. The spring's better because it goes through that, it levels out, then you don't have the snow. The snow is what hurts them, you know, if there's
Yeah.
a lot. But it's nice to see the lake froze all the way over and stay frozen.
I haven't seen it in a while.
No, it's healthy.
Yeah, yeah.
So how's Kishwaukee toe doing? The deer any better?
The deer?
Yeah.
Oh, it can never be not enough deer.
They're on my yard yesterday afternoon, and I go out to yell at them together, and they're just looking at me.
Yeah.
From here to the
Oh,
door.
yeah, they're very,
They're so brave.
they adapt.
That was all the young ones I saw earlier in the year. Now they're full grown, big. Deer. Oh, I was gonna bring that deer pouch to let you smell what that stuff is, the deer pellets.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, it's,
what does that do?
what is it?
Uh,
It's a deer,
What color?
little like bags that have this, it's almost like a mixed bacon.
I had that, if you want to make a comment, go ahead and put it in my email.
Stay away from
Thank
them.
Did they say that? Okay.
Yeah, but, you know, it eventually dilutes itself with the rain and stuff, so you might have to put it out a few times over the season.
All right, we'll wait until the clock says 10:30. How are you, Tina?
I'm good, how are you?
Tina?
Did you ever get a hold of, Cedar Point?
I'm gonna talk to Dan Rudy. Do you know who he is?
You mean, not Dean?
Dean Rudy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
on Sunday.
Okay, good. Yeah, he's the new president.
I want to thank him for all the trees he put up at Cedar Point too.
Yeah. They're doing well.
Oh, yeah, exactly so. All right, it's 10:30. It's 10:30, March 12th. I'm calling the order three enhancement committee. So for the roll call, Tina, you got it, we are all here, so you got it, right? Okay.
Thank you.
So we're immediately going to item number 3, approval of unofficial tree enhancement committee meeting minutes of January 12th. I'm looking for a motion to approve. Approve.
Motion.
You made the motion, okay, and can I have a second?
A second.
A second, first and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, so several opposed.
Abstained.
Okay. I wasn't here. Oh, one abstain, yeah, Steve. Update on donations, fundraising, Lions Club, possible financial assistance. So this is item number 4. So, there were no additional donations, so we have about $1,600 still. There were also no additional expenses since the last meeting. I did go to the Lions Club and filled out a form to the Lions Club board meeting, I should say. And just to give you guys an update, I put down $5,000. And the reason why I did the $5,000 is that they had mentioned to me before that the Lions Club International, is that the way you say it? Has a grant program where they could give $5,000, and so the Lions Club technically would get that back. So that was one thing. So, but what was exciting about that was when I was on vacation in North Carolina, Don Parker, who is the treasurer for the Lions Club, called me, and he said, what is this form all about? I'm looking at it, I know nothing about it. And where did the $5,000 come from? So we talked for a little bit. So the short end of it is later on in the agenda, we're gonna try to figure out a long-term project. And he was suggesting that it might be possible that we become a budget item on the Lions Club, and then every year we would get a certain amount of money for that.
That would be wonderful.
Yeah, that would be great. And then this way, at least for a couple years, until the village gets into better financial shape, and then we can continue with all of this. Because obviously without money, we're dead in the water. Okay, any questions on that one? So I don't know anything else yet, but the next meeting, hopefully we'll have that, I have an answer for that. Any questions on that?
What did they say that might if it goes through when it might be available, I missed that, when it might be available.
Well, instead of you mean what Dan Parker said?
Yeah.
Instead of saying, come back every year and fill out the form and ask us, and then it gotta go through committee, it would be much easier if we just make your tree enhancement committee,
A budget line.
a budget line.
But I mean, I'm sorry, when would it be available though, if it did become that? Did they say, I mean, is it June, July, August?
Well, I'm a Lions member.
Yeah.
I'm on the board now.
The-
So it'll go probably back to the board this month,
The
which would be the
the
third.
financial year
Finance,
starts.
finance has to take it first, then they would bring it to the board. If Don's already called you, that means finance already has the request.
Mhm.
Don will probably bring it to the board, not this week, but that would be next week. So then it goes to the membership meeting for them to vote on it. So if it gets through the finance committee, I mean, if they vote on it in March or April, the money would become available.
Oh,
They
okay.
may take it as first a single donation and then decide to make it a budget line, or they may
Okay.
just go straight to a budget line. We'll have to wait and see what
Okay.
finance comes back with, but I would say relatively quickly.
Yeah, the
Oh, okay, I was
financial.
Once you make a request, they tend to handle them fast.
Yeah, item number 8 is on here, we're not going to that yet, but when we get to that, I am gonna give that to him right away, so then he can go
Okay.
to the next level. Okay, so this meeting is more like, for to get the details going here from last meeting, so some of these are repeat items. Discussion and possible, the next line item is item number 5, discussion and possible action on planting 5 or 6 additional trees in Phase 3 Triangle Park. So my hope is that you have, Don, you were gonna recommend which trees, what kind of trees we were gonna plant, and then also when they would be available, because sometimes they are still on the ground and we can't get them. So we can kind of schedule a date for that.
I was looking at, I don't have my list here, but I was looking at it again this morning. My suggestion would be to maybe add 2 more pine trees with those other white pines, and add 2 more smaller trees where we put that one tree where the sign is, Williams Bay sign is. And then,
What kind of trees? And because so we can kind of get an idea when we want to schedule the installation.
what's available, we could get some hawthorns, they're available in the size we want. And they're the ones that stay kind of short like the other, they're sort of a decorative, shorter tree.
And the white pines are available too?
Yeah, those are only available, I think, in bulb and burlap, smaller, but we can handle
Yeah.
it. They're not available in the pots.
So 2 hawthorns, 2 white pines, and then that's it, 4?
Well, I mean, we could add 2 more if you want to do 6, but,
Can you add 2 more, something of flowers?
the hawthorn will have flowers. We had the 3 flowering crabs on that one section. Then we had that one tree by that one smaller tree, the tartan maple. And then that's where I'm thinking we could add a couple more smallers to give it 3 there. 2 hawthorns, and then that tartan maple, which will stay short also, like 15 feet maximum. I don't know if you want to put a big tree there or not. I mean, yeah.
Well, you're the tree guy, technically. You know more about trees than,
But there's a number of smaller trees, that their availability of flowering crabs is sort of limited. I was a little surprised because they normally have hundreds and hundreds, but I think a lot of contractors have been buying them up ahead of time. There's still there's still a lot available, but, and they don't, Johnson Nursery doesn't necessarily have to be our only source.
okay, how about this? what's in her name, Vanessa?
Yeah, Vanessa.
You call Vanessa and tell her we only need two, and maybe she can recommend what they have on, what is flowering.
Yeah, I've got the whole, I mean, you go online, I've got the whole list, everything they have, what's available, how much they are. And you can even hit a photograph to see what it looks like when it's mature, with an explanation of it. It's pretty, they have a really nice, but you have to have you have to be a wholesale buyer, which I've been through Kishwaukee.
Yeah.
You had that secret password.
We'll buy it to the village, but anyway.
No, I know, I'm just kidding you. It's pretty easy.
So can you tell, or actually, that would be good if you can send me the pictures,
I don't know if I'll be able to send you the pictures. I could see.
or I can get a picture of the internet. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
But then tell me which, because I gotta go to the village board meeting, the first, the next, not the cow meeting, the first meeting in April.
Okay, so
When is that? April, whatever, 3rd or something.
okay, do you need specific?
Well, I gotta go to his committee first.
I mean, we could, would it be okay to put it,
It's April 6th, I think.
April 6th, right?
would it be okay to put it, 3 flowering smaller trees, which would involve either a hawthorn or a crab or a magnolia? And instead of being specific, if that's okay, would the village be okay with that?
So you want to do 3 flowering and then make it 7?
No, 2 flowering, but I'm just saying that 2 flowering,
Two white pines
Magnolia would be pretty.
then 2 more white pines, just because we can get a little grouping in there, I think might be
and
nice.
2 hawthorns.
And 2
That's
hawthorns.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have enough money for that,
Okay,
to do that,
okay.
right?
So pines, hawthorns, and magnolias,
Well,
something like that.
yeah, in that, yeah, white pines, hawthorns, and maybe flowering crab,
Or a flowering crab.
yeah.
Or is there anything with berries
Well,
besides
the
the?
hawthorns will have little teeny berries, but that's, later on. And then the flowering crabs, yeah, I mean, they're crab apples,
Yeah, but I mean, besides that, there's nothing that has berries.
Well, there's a lot of things that have berries, but,
I'm thinking something early in the spring, so when you're driving by and there's some flowering trees.
well, yeah, those trees will flower. I mean, crab apples flower in May, hawthorns flower in June, and magnolias, they flower really early. There's some that flower twice, which is kind of rare, but there are some out there. Once in the spring and once in the fall.
I have one by my house, a star magnolia. It's beautiful. And then I have another one that has the big pinkish white flowers. And that one's really, really tall. The star magnolia is maybe 7 feet, 6, 7 feet, that's it.
Not to throw a wrench in this discussion, but I was thinking, what would really be, we put one service berry right by the line, right by the field here, right next to the sign. Yeah, there's one, well, I put it out by the road. We put one service berry there. It would be nice to have 2 service berries there, or 2 service berries in another.
Hey,
You want to,
Connie, that has to stay open.
Yes, still, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a public.
No, it's a open public.
I wonder if we should consider getting 2 more service berries there to kind of complete that look there, instead of adding 2 more conifers, 2 more pines. But we'd be planting in 2 different places.
We gotta get the money straightened out before so the way we will.
No, I'm not, okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
The way we'll get to the next one, we'll hold that talk
Okay.
until we get to the next item.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Okay, we're done with Triangle Park, and then the installation date or something, we'll talk about that later when we get to the other thing. We'll go on to the next item, item number 6, discussion and possible action on phase 4 of 4 Dog Park 2026 tree plantings, approve the banner to promote the Memorial Tree Program, and finalize fundraising amounts, efforts, and those kind of things. So I didn't make, everybody got was emailed for the banner.
Mhm.
I didn't print myself a copy.
I didn't print it out, but I saw it. It looks nice.
Yeah,
Looks very nice.
so everybody thought, so that's a go then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, the idea was, we will, from last time, we were gonna limit the dog park, meaning the smaller and the bigger one combined, to 15 trees, right? We were saying we were gonna charge $800 for that, and for that, you get a tree, you get the installation, you get all the protection around it, and then we had a discussion about a plaque or stone or something, so something a little write-up about the dog or whatever, however we wanna do that. That's all included in the $800. So then the idea was then put the banner up. It says on the banner, call Village Hall, meaning Tina will get there because she has nothing else to do. And then we have a list for her to say, well, what this is all about, so she can answer the questions. And then we'll see how many people sign up. Maybe we get a couple, or maybe we get 10 of them all at once. So my recommendation is then, since we already have the 6 trees then for Triangle Park, we wait until we get like 15 again, because that seems to be the magic number for installation. So the minute we have 8 or 9 trees for the dog park, then we get Connor out and schedule the installation date. Does that make sense? or not?
Are you proposing to put up that many in all at once?
What?
Are you proposing to put like 8 or 9 or 10 in all at once?
Well, I don't know, we may only get 4
Oh, okay.
requests this year. I
Okay.
don't really know how this is gonna play out.
Okay,
But apparently, so, like last time we said, they will be gone in no time, 15. Yeah. Is what the comments were. Right?
cause I'm just thinking if we get 2, we can put those in and
Yeah.
then get 2 more later. I mean, just so.
You should tie it to like planting seasons, like a spring and a fall.
Yeah,
There's a cutoff if you do it by April, whatever, you're in the
Yeah.
spring, and then you can donate for the fall. That way you're not constantly
Yeah.
trying to find volunteers to come and do it.
what we also can do is get the 6 trees, I can pick them up myself, and just put the 6 in at Triangle Park, and then wait until the fall, we put all the trees in the dog park.
Yeah.
And the reason how we're gonna pay for those is nothing has worked out with the Lions Club yet for this year, or when don't know when that money would be available, if we get it that way. Then obviously we will make money, it doesn't cost us $800 for that. Then we can put some more trees at, by the Lions Field House and whatever you were talking about.
Yeah,
We
okay,
make a list of that later.
okay,
Does that make sense?
sure.
Everybody? Okay, so then so we all agree then that $800 is the time, and then, I was thinking, should it be like a plaque that is on a beam or something under the shelter, or something that is by the tree itself? That's kind of a thing that we need to discuss, not a plaque or a stone or a piece of marble that they engrave. Or maybe if they want to write up about whatever the dog's name, and if they want to, could be a living dog, doesn't have something, whatever they want to write, give Tina a write up about what they want on it, limit it to like maybe 10 words or something.
You should limit it to the size if you want to do like
Yeah.
a brick or something, limit it to the size, and then
Yeah.
that would limit your amount of.
So what are you guys' thoughts on that?
I think it should just say in memory of the dog's name. I don't know, going further than that, like if we go with a certain, if somebody wants to put a big paragraph, now I gotta walk.
No, that's why you'd have to.
I know.
Limit it to, I don't know, 8 by 10 or something.
Yeah.
And Creative Brick and Concrete out of Sturtevant.
They do
does
that?
And we could get a price out of them as to what
Oh, okay.
a certain size brick and how many words you could do.
Who's that?
Creative Brick and Concrete out of Sturtevant.
You know those people?
No, but I know that that's what we Lake Geneva Library used when they did
Oh,
their patio
yeah.
with Memorial Brick.
We used that because we planted a couple trees in Lake Geneva.
Yeah,
And it's like marble. It's kind
And
of,
where did they put the plat?
at the base of the tree.
yeah, the base of the tree.
Off the tree. but
Sure.
It grew.
And actually they put it, even with the grass, a little bit
So you
low,
can cut.
so the mower can go away.
Yeah.
So would it be like the same size brick, like at Edgewater Park?
The ones for the library are about, the Lake Geneva Library are about, say, 10 by,
I have 10 by 6.
6 or something.
Yeah, something like that. We can go on their website and see what sizes there are. I can do that. I'll email.
and then we get a price, and then they engrave it in there.
Yeah, they engrave it.
Okay. So we're gonna go for that. I think that is better, right?
Yeah, I think you have to, if you're gonna ask people to donate $800.
Then
you
that's what
gotta
that's right.
let them have something, but
Yeah.
is this gonna have to go through the Parks and Memorial Committee?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think
We
so?
were gonna,
We gotta figure that one out.
yeah, I talked to Mike, who was the,
Freeburger.
yeah, freeway, and he wants nothing to do with anything. This is for dogs, he said. Okay, what else do we need to do on that one? $800. I'll make a list for Tina.
I just did a quick Google in case you're curious. It looks like most in our area do bricks.
The what?
Most do bricks.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would just do it brick.
There's one.
it's
in
not
my
really a
city.
brick, it's a piece of marble, but.
No, it's a brick.
It's a brick.
It's a brick. And, they're brick, 2.5 inches
Yeah.
or whatever thick. Easy to move as the tree grows,
Yeah,
pull it out and then just put it
and
down.
then people are feeling like, I bought that tree and this is, right, okay. Okay, what else do we have to discuss on that one? So should we, I should tell Ryan to order, that we were just gonna get one banner. And we hang it on the fence.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Just one order, go ahead, and,
Yeah, do we have to put that through committee too, to put a banner out?
well, I gotta go, I'm not gonna order it yet, I gotta go to you and
Yeah,
Parks and Lakefront and the village board.
okay.
But as soon as they sign it up in April, then I can call,
Then you can do it.
yeah,
Yeah, okay,
but we're not gonna meet before then.
right.
So everybody okay with that, if the village board approves it,
Yeah.
then we'll, okay.
So you'll want that on committee.
In April, yeah. Just do a line for tree enhancement.
Yeah. Well, I have to send you a note.
Recommendations, discussion and recommendation on tree.
Tina, I'll send you a
Tree
note
enhancement
for April
Initiatives.
for at the tree committee, and then Parks and Lakefront and the village board.
Thank you.
Okay, you'll get the note.
Yeah, that's good. You do your
And then I'll-
explanation of it, and then all we gotta do is vote on it.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, cool.
So it's just gonna go straight to the village.
It'll go, the agenda will be tree enhancement committee report, which Rob will do. Then it'll go to mine, Parks and Lakefront, and we just vote on it real fast, make a motion to approve it, and then it goes to the board. for final approval.
Yeah.
And it can all be on that same meeting.
can all be at the same day. That's why we're doing it on the 6th, because that's when all the committees meet.
Yeah, and then next day is the election, and you have it.
Yeah. God knows what happens after that. Oh, we're hoping for the best. Anyway. Okay, are we good with that item?
Mhm.
Okay. Next item is discussion and possible action on phase 5, Bailey Estates Public Park, 2026-27, tree plantings.
Okay, so I'm going to set up a Parks and Lakefront committee meeting for next week. You put out the 18th and the 20th or something like that. Did you get feedback from everybody?
Susan's unavailable.
Both days?
Yes, Lowell is available Wednesday.
maybe Lowell, and I'll just do it then. But I would really like to do more of a plan on Bailey Estates than just the trees. And I don't know if that means going out and trying to find either a landscaping company that can do the design work, or if it means having to actually go to like Vanderwall and Associates from an urban planning standpoint. Go ahead, Con.
Do I get to talk? I'm not sure. As a citizen?
It's up to the chair.
It's up to Rob.
Well, finish your thoughts.
So I have this on an agenda for a special committee meeting as to how we handle developing the overall parks, including the lakefront. I think it needs to be all inclusive. And I'm trying to figure out if I can steal money from the CIP to pay for Vanderwall, or how we could do this, but I'd really like to see kind of a professional layout of Bailey Estates Park is big. It's huge. It's huge. To the tree issue, it's just an open canvas.
Is it, I'm sorry, is it owned by the village?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But it's perfect for like a walking path, trees that would line it. It has a playground. It'd be nice to have a pavilion with maybe, you know, a picnic table under it. But then we got to look at some of the others. In particular, Connie's brought up the lakefront in the past. We really need to look at, can we improve that lakefront area from all the way over at Carson's to Edgewater to the pavilion to just make it look nicer. So while I think we need from the tree enhancement side to think about trees in the future for that area, I think we need to make it more inclusive.
Yes.
I agree 100%. I think some things need professional landscaping.
Yeah, and I don't know if we get that through just a landscaping company. I mean, you know, the easy thing would be create an RFP, send it out to a few people, let us bring us designs, and maybe they just do it as part of a proposal. We don't have to accept the proposal. I hate to do it that way, but that might be one way to achieve it on all the parks. Bring a landscaping company in. I'm not worried about Triangle Park. Frost Park is real small, but maybe we need to look at the other parks that have been. But I think
Like the
Bailey and the lakefront are the important ones right now.
Bailey Estates has a big open area. One thing, it's like people that they get by a house and they build out the basement and they never use it. And you're better off having a wide open basements, a lot of times. What I like about, what I think might be important, but that's more for rec to determine, and the people that live there to determine. But sometimes I think it's really important to leave a nice, big, open space. Because kids want to just suddenly play football or soccer.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
It's
You don't
really
need to put a baseball field on it.
Right.
You don't need to
You don't need to put anything
You
on it.
need to leave open space on it. And that's why I look at that Bailey Estates Park, because it's so big.
Yeah,
I think it probably has a third of a mile walking path around it. And, you know, there's no sidewalks in the community, in any of our communities. So a walking path would be nice, open area for kids to play, playground, pavilion, and then trees along the walking path to kind of shade the walking.
but leave it big, wide open.
But leave a big
Yeah.
one. And that's how I do, but I can't
go
draw
play
that.
soccer or whatever they want.
Yeah, and Rob, Connie wants to know if she can.
Okay.
Thank you.
I can't see you, Connie. from
Okay,
there.
that's okay. I'll come over to you. So thank you for your time. I signed that thing. I thought it was for us to talk. I apologize. I'm Connie Lewis, and I've just kind of been in a whole bunch of committees over the past years. I've worked with Helena on the lakefront and Steve, but we're looking into this, and I got the baton from the meeting I was at from Lakefront to start investigating and bringing resources for our village to look at a long-term plan. And this would bring in everybody who has an interest with our lakefront and our parks. So bringing everybody in to sit at the table like this and say, our goal is the trees, our goal is the park, our goal is to have a front at the lake for us to enjoy with our children. And there are architects and builders that do this. And I contacted Madison, our state, and asked them for the architectural park space people. And there are individuals that do this. So I'm ready to present it to the village as soon as I have enough stuff.
Okay, so when you say we, who's we?
Well, it was the committee I was on with, is it Lakefront and Parks?
It's Parks and Advisory.
Parks and Advisory.
Oh,
I
okay.
did this with, Mike,
Or
Mike
Memorial
F.
Advisory, Memorial Advisory.
and Memorial Advisory. I did it with Mike F. when we talked. I've shared it, I think, with several other people that do, volunteers that have been working on our lakefront. They thought that was a good idea.
Yeah.
And just long-term plan for our lake and our parks.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Because we're all piecemealing it. We have some
Similar
great
to how you guys
ideas.
have discussed
Yeah,
joining tasks with
Yeah.
other committees, they discussed that as well.
And
Okay.
Steve's got, he's got great ideas. I mean, and Helena has shared too. If you're gonna put a tree somewhere, if it's on a long-term plan, we don't have to really discuss it because we've all looked at it and said, this is cool, let's all agree. And that's our wouldn't that be nice legacy to leave to our generations after us that we figured it out for them,
No, I agree
Okay.
100%.
That's all.
That's
so,
a
so
good
Connie,
plan.
thank you, this is great.
Thank you.
This
We're
is,
working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, this is great because you start one thing and then we have so many, things, then the ball gets rolling.
And I want to get
And-
someone
and
else
that's
to
a
pay
good
for
thing
it.
the village.
I want to get someone else to pay for it. I want to make sure that whoever is invested in this lakefront in our village can say, it's not going to cost, $1 trillion. Because there's people out there that do want to show off their talents without being charged. And we are like the pearl to do that.
Mhm.
So all I have to do is get the right person to fish in to this idea. So, okay, more later.
There's just like, for instance, like Paul Schwartz Nursery, they have landscape, they have a whole team.
They all do.
Yeah, they all do.
Breezy Hill does,
Yeah,
they all have.
But this was at a state level.
Yeah, and I think Connie
This was
maybe
going
a
above
good
everybody.
approach that if there's a grant or a
Right.
capability.
Oh, I
to
see
the
what you mean.
state-
See, I want to get
Because if
the,
we go to Breezy Hill or we go to somebody else, they'll do it, but, it's
we
$5,000.
might donate
yeah.
a tree, but if we go to the state and get somebody
Can't
who's,
the university?
Yes, actually,
Right.
the university, actually, the students do it as a project,
Then
and
we
we
need
got
to-
to send them
we
to
need
the
to
professor. So
So,
we,
Yeah,
they
there's
do
like
it for
5
free.
different
so here's what we'll do. We'll put it on Parks and Lakefront committee meeting. I'll get with you, Tina, and we'll figure out a way to do this. You need to come to it, and we'll do it as a single agenda item on a meeting, because it's gonna take some time. And I think you're right. The problem is everybody goes in different directions. Nobody gets it all pulled together. Other priorities come up. We need to, as board members, sometimes delegate it off to other people to help us come up with plans. But let's set up a Parks and Lakefront committee meeting strictly for that
and I'll
agenda.
bring the information I have so far.
And then, if we can reach out to UW Madison and get some kids involved in it for a summer
We got
internship.
just some correspondence on that a
You do?
year and a half ago or something,
Okay.
where students take on those projects.
yeah, so Kishwaukee we have also, yeah.
Mhm.
There's a graduate program where they have to do a project.
Yeah,
And, actually, believe it or not, Kishwaukee's initial plan from 1990 came from that program.
right.
Through.
Yeah, from many, many years ago. We applied for a grant last year or a year and a half ago to do some planning and we didn't get it.
Was it through like the urban development?
Yeah, well, they've got two different departments that handle it. They have the architectural one, then there's one that's landscaping. I mean, one's a graduate program, I think one's a part of their bachelor
Okay.
program.
Can I add something to this, or question it? So whoever's gonna do the upgrading of the lakefront, the electrical system needs to be upgraded, right?
That's a whole other discussion.
Well-
Yeah, but it'd be, we can make
Let's
it
be
all.
part of that.
Yeah, we can make it all part of
That's what
that.
I'm saying, if they're you're gonna do that, might as
Yeah.
well, instead of starting another project.
Yeah. Then we'd have to pull Public Works into that.
Who did the original concept for the lakefront back in what?
In 1980.
Wasn't that also a University of
Road used to go
Wisconsin?
right by the beach,
Oh, yeah.
like a big foot.
Yeah, it used to
Yeah.
be right down.
Yeah.
there
When they
by
built
the
it,
lake.
right.
And they're the ones
It's
that,
like $1 million. I said, yeah, whoa, that's a lot of money.
I mean, they're the ones that created the berms and put the trees in and designed the whole thing. Did the semicircle, that's on the other side and put the big berm in and planted the trees. That's why I would have to look it up, but I almost thought that that was a similar program that, I don't know if the village actually paid a landscape architect for that. I think that might have been through one of those big
Yeah,
projects.
okay, we'll check that
We'll
out.
find out.
We'll find out.
I'll take on Call University.
I must say, when I mentioned Daily Estates to Don Parker, that really got him excited.
Good.
Yeah, he go like, really, he loved the idea of
Excellent.
doing, for the
Oh.
Lions Club to take that.
Yeah,
I
mean, that-
be part of that.
that development, it's already exceeded 125 homes. They've opened up phase 6 and they're already planning and putting together the infrastructure plans for phase 7, which is the last one. I think it's close to 200 homes by the time or more by the time they're done. It's a big development.
Oh, it's huge. What are they doing on 50 and Geneva Street there? They're not cutting everything, that farm property, I think it's 300 acres.
50.
No.
As you come out Geneva Street.
Oh,
50.
that's Willow Bay Meadows.
No,
development.
no,
42 homes.
30 acres. No, 42 homes under there.
42 homes.
Okay.
I'll, after the meeting, you got a minute?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm thinking of buying a place in Bailey.
Are you?
Good, yeah.
Right. You know, I'm sorry, but it's a great little area because you got a mix of people. We have so many young families with
Yeah.
kids, and then you have retired people that are there. But it's more and more young families with kids that feed
A
into
lot of young
school.
people moving in.
A lot of young people moving in with families.
And the older sections, you can kind of see with all the trees and.
Yeah,
It's nice. Okay, are we done with that item?
Sure.
Okay. So the next item, I'm gonna have to make some notes here, is, item number 8, discussion on tree plantings on public property through 2031.
Maybe we should table that until this whole. discussion
No, because I
happens.
gotta get a list for,
Oh, for the Lions.
so, let's just blue sky kind of, for example, I told, Don Parker, Geneva Street, we need to put all kinds of trees on that one.
yeah, the pine tree at the library.
No, Geneva Street, from the firehouse to the school.
Yeah.
But that's not, that whole road is gonna be redone,
Right.
and Doc Snyder told me, don't plant any trees until we all know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So we gotta wait until the plans are together on that one. But that would be a long-term project, hopefully, if everything goes well, I'm so hoping the electrical lines will go on the ground maybe. And then we get all the trees and we'll be, some members.
When's that projected?
Thirty.
To be done?
Yeah,
30.
So that's when they're gonna break ground.
Yeah, it's a 30 project.
That'll take how long? Year?
so then the other area that we have talked about in the past, where we need, to plant trees because there are 0, is on, Theater Road for the, tennis courts and.
There's nothing.
No,
Yeah, there's nothing.
there's nothing there.
There's nothing there.
And I'm not saying we're planting them right by the tennis courts, but there gotta be a couple, at least around where the concession building is, at least some shade. So what do we call it, Theater Road
That's Theater Road Park.
Park?
Yeah.
Okay, and then Don, you mentioned you want more trees by the, because I think that's by the field house.
Oh, yeah, well, I think we just got started, but I think around that sign where there's one service barrier, I think we need to add some more there.
So by the field house, additional trees?
Well, I think, yes, I think we need 2 more service barriers to go with that one service barrier that's near the road. Just to, otherwise that one is looking pretty lonely, there. Yeah, it's looking pretty lonely there. And we really should have like 3, a grouping,
Yeah, well,
or a beginner grouping, and then,
we could plant a few more, so we just got
Yeah.
started. Do we need more by the, community gardens? No, right?
no.
No, we're good there.
I got yelled at, by somebody was in the garden saying,
Don't shade my.
don't shade my. And then, but we had quite a way, I said, well, I said, by the time, you know, it'll be many years, you won't be gardening by the time this tree gets up high enough to shade your.
Well, no, with all the trees that we selected on there, I
They're
tell them
open.
they have an open
Yeah,
canopy.
yeah, they do,
They
like
don't
the
shade
Kentucky coffee, and, that's very open,
They don't shade that much to
Right.
begin with.
yeah.
we were careful, or you
Yeah.
were.
Yeah.
About selecting, okay, where else, any other parks?
By the lakefront.
Yeah, the lakefront, so
Yeah, I don't know if you want.
the
to
lakefront
plant a
is
lot
kind
more
of
there.
tricky because people like
Like
to keep
to
it
have the
open.
view and see it, and then the Lions Club's gonna jump on, don't take up a lot of open space.
Yeah,
I mean, that goes again with the suggestion.
Yeah, we need to look at how do you just lay
I mean,
that
that, yeah,
area.
we did some nice replacements, I think, after the tornado, but I think from now, I really kind of believe that there needs to be a plan
Yeah,
for the
Yeah.
restaurant.
But some shrubs.
yeah,
But it all
but
goes
I
together.
think it has to all tie together. I mean,
that has to tie together.
you know, the growing of letting everything grow along the lakefront kind of blocks the view, but that's done to keep the geese from coming up.
Right,
And
right.
trashing Edgewater Park. Maybe there's a way to dress that up, and make it different.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about that, I was talking about east
Further over by Carlson Park area?
by the gardens.
By the garden.
By the,
You know where the statue is,
Oh,
the Indian statue? That
Oh,
whole
yeah.
area, there
Oh,
was
there.
a maple tree that
But
died.
all that got wiped out?
Mhm,
You're talking like in the beach area, in front of the beach
Right,
area?
that area.
you know,
Those railroad ties could have to be replaced soon.
There's a lot of work that needs to get done in there, paver bricks.
Right.
yes.
And the pine trees in the boxes are all dying.
So can I just-
You know, just-
We put stuff in the CIP plan, the capital plan. And then based on finances, based on how much money we have to keep pushing things back out. So it just gets difficult. We did a bunch of timber replacement a year or two ago. There needs to be some paver brick work. I've already talked to Wayne about that. It becomes where's the best investment?
We're gonna update the other bridge too, the second bridge.
Oh,
And so hopefully Public Works can do that again, it's not super expensive.
yeah, they do it themselves.
Huh?
Yeah, they build it.
Right.
going back to what Helena, I mean, they've done such beautiful work there at Lakefront. I mean, I could see where maybe we should be gracious enough to allow them another shrub or two for their area, because they've done a nice job.
Yeah,
And maybe exclude that from the plan, potential plan down the road. I don't know, that's just sort of my feeling.
A lot of good Halloween decorations this year. Did you walk through
Yeah.
and see them all?
oh yeah,
Excellent.
the scarecrows.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, maybe that area that Helen is talking about could take some improvement without waiting.
Yeah.
for a
Yeah,
while.
so, this is just for me to send on down.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so any other areas? Any other areas in the village? For the public?
My other question is, we doing anything with the signs for Triangle Park? Are we supposed to be getting a park for that? Sign,
There will be a sign probably from the, Lions Club. They said they wanted a sign by the field house because they planted all the trees down there.
Yeah, they talk
And
about
paid
just a small
for
plaque.
A small.
That's all they do. That's all. they
Okay, now a
want.
sign that would not be this committee for a I see, you want a sign like all the other signs? that say-
identifying that
Triangle
it's a
Park.
Triangle Park,
Um,
right, where we planted all the trees. Now it's just a
Maybe,
empty triangle.
that would be your committee, maybe?
I guess so.
Yeah.
As the clerk,
Add it to the list.
I second that request.
You second that request?
Yeah.
Okay. So write it
For a
down.
very different reason.
Okay. Yes, I know exactly what reason you're asking for, and I think that is a good idea.
Yeah.
You know, let me reach out first to Wayne and just get a price for what a sign would be, and then we'll throw it on a Parks and Lakefront committee meeting. So
I just made a note.
make a note to do that, and I'll reach out to Wayne and say, get a price on it, and we'll figure, you know what? I'll email Ryan and let Ryan get with, Wayne, and then let Ryan bring it back And we'll see if we can even just do it under the Parks and Lakefront budget.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right.
Yeah,
It'd be
let's
nice to
let's
have a
just do
sign
that.
down there.
That, we may be able to totally avoid having to bring that to the committee.
Right, just
Okay,
take it out of your budget. so.
yeah, just if we have room in the budget, we'll just figure it out.
Okay.
He won't get his daddy cake.
Okay.
No, it's a good idea, plus we need, Parks and Memorial maybe for Triangle Park, couple benches, or picnic table.
We need to make Triangle Park look like a park
Yeah, exactly.
and not just an open area with some trees in it. I agree with that.
And I talked to Wayne about memorial benches because I just got another request.
Yeah.
And he, right now, would prefer picnic benches,
Benches.
like tables.
Oh,
not-
tables.
Not benches, tables.
I think,
Or removable.
no, stuff that you would put in and keep that.
Yeah.
Be nice to do the concrete ones. You know?
Mhm.
There's no
So,
maintenance on them.
this-
Just
Do
because
you know,
we
do you know,
don't
as
have.
Parks and
Yeah,
Memorial,
no
are they gonna have,
maintenance.
are they having a meeting scheduled?
They will be having a meeting scheduled. Mike is out of town, so
Yeah.
when he gets back,
Oh.
we'll be scheduling one.
So,
Because we did get a request, so.
so maybe, he can put that on this agenda item.
So we could add that location.
Yeah,
I know it's not part of our discussion here, actually, the tree enhancement, but, has there been a demand for benches in that Triangle Park?
We get, not necessarily for Triangle Park, but we do get requests for benches and then we tell them where they're available.
Oh, I mean, because people want to donate them.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
People
That's
want
always-
memorial benches and
Yeah.
then we say, okay, well, you can get one and this is where we have
I
availability.
thought the committee said no more.
They did, but
benches.
they still, when we get a request, they have to
They have to look
They
at
have
it.
to make a decision.
Because it's the same thing with Kishwaukee.
That wasn't-
Yeah,
We've got to,
you know,
we've got enough,
Yes.
everybody wants to buy a bench. in memory.
Well, that's what, I like
Fence,
the
but-
idea of, you know, if you donate a picnic table and they're solid enough to last through the weather and the environment, I think people would really appreciate that.
yeah.
Edgewater Park's nice because you have all those picnic tables under the pavilion, but no other park has a spot where you can go and just sit down and
Right, exactly.
eat a.
And that's probably because we don't have any.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
Okay, I think we're done with that item. So then we have one, well, the next, set the next meeting date and time. So what would be good?
Thursday.
No, I know, yeah, Thursday, but timing wise.
Do you want to have a meeting before we do our plantings this spring?
I don't know, but, I mean, we pretty much has figured out the rhythm on everything,
Okay. In May, what are you thinking? In May
Yeah.
or June?
I would do May.
May or something.
What is this, March? I would do
Yeah.
May. Or early June, I would agree with, late May, early June.
So let's do one in, May, and
Okay.
then in case we want
If you do it in May and you got stuff that wants to go on a committee, that works good because the committees are the first
yeah,
Monday of the month. So if you do it a week in advance,
well, we do it on, usually these meetings are Thursday,
yeah, like Thursday, mid-month,
the
May.
14th or something,
Yeah.
right?
then you have plenty of time to get it on a committee meeting.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think.
May 14th.
1, 2, 3, 4.
are you good with that?
You
You should be done with all your skiing stuff.
I'm leaving Sunday, but, I'm sorry, let me just check. I have, let me see, 1, 2. I may not be able to make it, at 10:30. I can make it later. I've got some personal medical things I gotta, it'll be every day for 8 weeks starts. So at 9:30 in, Janesville, so I wouldn't be able to get, wait, 9:30, I could make 10:30. Yep, I'm sorry.
10:30 then?
Yeah,
Okay, so if you have, if that changes because of your medical things, and it has to be 1 o'clock, then let me know, and then maybe we can
Okay.
just send.
I mean, maybe it'll have to be
Well,
11
no, not on
o'clock.
Thursday, because then,
Why don't we
we
just make it
close at
11?
noon, so,
Yeah, but if you need me here at 1:30, then I'm here at 1:30.
yeah, but let us know how,
I'll let you know.
okay.
Yeah.
Would 11 o'clock?
Actually, 11 o'clock
Give you that.
would be fine. I just,
We-
I can do it.
10:30 be pushed out, you can make it 10:45, if that's okay.
or 11, do we want to change it to 11? Is everybody okay with that?
That's fine.
Okay, we change it to 11, maybe that's
Okay.
better.
Appreciate it,
Is
sorry.
that on the 12th, the 14th, or?
The 14th, yeah.
There you go.
All right, well, this is good. Done? Thanks, everybody, for your time, and then all we need is a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Okay, first, second,
Second.
first, second, all in favor?
All right.
And we are-
All right.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.